Welcome to the world of fixed functions. These functions have only a few parts, but they require a high level of data awareness. Alone, they are nothing special. You must craft and design the dashboards that put this powerful modifier to use. We will have many videos about the various capabilities of fixed functions. This video is intended as the starting point. You need to know these features before doing more complex fixed analysis. Part 1. The problem with aggregation. Aggregation is core to every chart type ever made. Here is a table view that is not aggregated. We can see every line of detail. In this case, that means we are only seeing records for Big Mart in the East Coast region. This all changes if I enable aggregation for the revenue column. Let's choose sum as the form of aggregation. Domo has now calculated total revenues by collapsing the matching lines. And because region and store are not aggregated, I still see each region and store. If I remove the store, this chart type automatically interprets aggregation to be by region. And without region, we get a sum total of all numbers. This is done by adding up the rows that were visible before and totaling them in this new view. Let's back up a bit, so I can see each region listed still. We can create a beast mode doing similar aggregation. This will be called total revenues. It will be the sum of the revenue column. This will match our aggregated revenue column exactly. They are in essence performing the exact same calculation. They are only able to sum the values that are aggregated on that line. It is like there is a wall between records, and our beast mode is only allowed to stay within the walls. This is the problem with aggregation. It is walled off. Part 2. Breaking down the wall. This is where we can start to use the fixed feature in beast modes. Back to total revenues. Let's take the sum of all those sums. This may seem strange, and it is only possible if you are also using fixed. After the aggregation is defined, we add the fixed indicator. This is telling Domo that this calculation is not limited to the aggregation rules. This will treat the entire card set of data as a single aggregated group. Looking again, we see that it is equal to the grand total of all revenues from the aggregated column. We have done it. We added data that didn't belong to the aggregated group. Part 3. Creating answers. That allows us to use the grand total in our beast mode calculations. We wanted to get a percent of total value. The math is straightforward from here. It is the aggregated sum divided by the fixed aggregation we just did. Let's add that to the table now. Each region has a calculated percent of total. Answers like this can be used to gain a whole new level of analysis for your company. As powerful as this is still the most basic fixed use case. Continue in our playlist to see more advanced use of the fixed modifier. Thank you for watching. Follow Arigato Analytics for more tips for Domo users.